Guess what? We made it. We made it through our first year of homeschooling, and it's got me thinking that I love it so much that I thought I would share 5 top reasons why we are so happy that we chose to homeschool and why we hope to continue it going forward. So if you're considering homeschooling or you're thinking about it and you think you might want to give it a try, here are some top reasons on why it's been awesome for our family and why we are just so passionate about continuing this going forward. So, reason number 1 is that it has allowed us to have a lot more quality time and connection together as a family. We feel really passionate that life is so short and kids grow up so quickly. Once you start having kids, the years just start to fly by, and I just really don't want to miss making memories with them. And so this having them home with us and doing school at home allows us to have a lot more time to make memories and quality time together and connection. So we're so grateful to have each and every day together. Reason number 2 is flexibility. So with us living temporarily in Colorado, this has allowed us to be a lot more flexible with our travel. And so we've been able to explore and go on little trips in Colorado for longer weekends, as well as spend 3 weeks at a time in North Carolina throughout the year. And we've been able to just bring our curriculum with us and still continue to do what we're doing here, but on the road. And that's been a huge blessing too. And it's been really great that Chris's job allows him to be remote. So we've got the remote job that allows us the flexibility, and then also the homeschooling, that we're not tied to a traditional Monday through Friday school, which the kids love, that we try to have free Fridays, and we try to kind of break up how our schooling goes. And it's been awesome. We've cruised through this school year and actually finished even quicker than we anticipated, because we've been able to stack days with multiple lessons, and then some days we might not do any lessons and we just prioritize being outside and spending time together. Number 3 is spending time outside in nature and connecting with nature. We find that our kids are calmer, they're more creative when they can be outside. Fresh air is so healing, and sunshine is energizing, and we really want them to understand that nature is just so amazing and so great. So I would say the majority of our day actually is spent learning through being outside and building and creating. They are always creating stick forts and engineering something new, or playing in a stream and engineering rocks and stacking things. So it's been really wonderful to prioritize that time outside, and I think we've all been healthier for it, mentally, physically. So super grateful that we have this opportunity to do some lessons in the morning, and then if the weather is great, even if it's not great, we still love to get out in the snow. I would say the only weather that we don't love is the wind. So if it's super windy, we probably will bring it inside. But other than that, we try to spend as much time outside with the kids. Reason number 4 is that we get to foster the kids' individual preferences and their uniqueness and their individuality. I spoke in a previous video about their human design. If you don't know about it, I highly recommend looking into it, but it's helped us to really cater their schooling to the best way that they can digest the information, and it allows them to have a little bit more freedom on how the school day goes. So with 4 kids, we have some that are ready to go and want to do it first thing in the morning and get it done with. And then we have some that are slower to wake up, and it works a little bit better maybe to do it a little bit later in the day. So that's been awesome. And then also, with their individuality, we can have time to hone in on other interests that they may want to develop in this time that we're doing homeschooling. So we have one that's playing the ukulele, a couple that are learning the piano, and we've just had a little bit more freedom to develop other skills that are unique to what they are interested in. All right, and number 5, the final reason is that we think that it provides a really safe and positive learning environment for our kids. We just feel like we want them to be kids as long as they can. It really eliminates the exposure to bullying and peer pressure and tech pressure. And so we're really enjoying the fact that they are kind of away from that currently. We don't want to keep them sheltered, but we also just feel like kids should be kids, and they are under 10, and there is no need for them to be dealing with big society peer pressures from other kids in the traditional schooling system. So I also think that without these external influences, they are able to develop and build their own intuition and make their own choices on what feels good, how they want to learn, what they want to learn, without feeling like they should follow the crowd. I want them to always feel unique and develop their own interest regardless of what other people are doing. And so I think that this has allowed them to hone in on that as well. If you have any questions, or you need advice, or you just want to talk about homeschooling, I am always here, and I'd love to talk more about it with you. It's been such a positive experience for us in this first year. Bye.